Well, East Baton Rouge school officials say students can expect to see exciting changes this school year. Everything from better lunch menus to EBR acquiring an historic high school. I spoke with Superintendent Dr. Cito Narcisse to break down everything parents need to know as they prepare to send their kids back behind the desk. The month of August, which marks the start of a new school year, can be an exciting time for many students, but for some parents, it can also bring a lot of stress.
We're also trying to see what are ways that we can get more parents involved in the day-to-day of what we're doing and in the activities. We've noticed that when parents are engaged a lot, kids do much better.
The superintendent of East Baton Rouge Parish School System, Dr. Cito Narcisse, says their goal is to ensure the new academic year is as comfortable as possible.
What I look forward to the most is trying to make sure that kids are constantly getting everything that they need to continue to progress.
And teachers are a big part of that progress. That's why proper compensation is so important.
We're also excited because the board is about to pass a budget where we're actually paying more salaries.
Although EBR is one of the largest districts in the capital region with 3,200 teachers across 81 schools, Dr. Narcisse says they're always hiring.
Hard to fill areas are usually in mathematics, science, special education areas, and English language learning areas. Those are always, every year, have been a challenge before COVID and after COVID.
This is especially important because the student-to-counselor ratio is down. Narcisse says there's one counselor for every 300 kids.
Also, when you look at our Pathways of Bright Futures work, where we have kids going into advanced courses at the high school level, we have pathway coordinators that are helping kids guide better in that works.
Dr. Cito Narcisse says one of the most exciting things about the upcoming school year is the acquisition of Capitol High School. He says it's one of the most historic schools in the area.
We're taking Capitol back from the state, so they are really excited. We have a great principal there, Principal Fontanet, and also our partnership we have with the Baton Rouge General Hospital.
And juniors and seniors have the opportunity to get paid this year through the Match Day internship program, which pays $15 an hour.
To start getting a hands-on experience, and also we're trying to make sure that kids are actually getting actual experience, because we see that the pipeline is not only for them to finish school, but to have some certification and skills to do that work.
And this one is for all the foodies out there. New items on the lunch menu.
We actually did a tasting not only for kids but also for parents. The food, they're going to really be super excited about that, because we have regional chefs that make food not only from a healthy standpoint, but just also much better tasting standpoint. I think one of the feedback I got from kids from the student advisory was we want better lunches.
Another major addition, elementary level sports across the entire system. Flag football, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and track.
We really believe that part of our work is to continue to build community. Athletics plays a big portion in our city, whether you're going to LSU or Southern or those pieces, so we're excited about that elevation.
Something else, new technology. EBR's All Here app is fully launched.
That chatbot responds to you right away, and so instead of getting on the phone and trying to call somebody, you just go on the chatbot and you can ask about transportation. Who do I contact for that? What's the location of this? How do I enroll my child if they're an English language learner?
Part of that app includes bus routes. Administrators say up-to-date contact information and your home address is key when it comes to children getting to and from school.
So as we're going through that process, the first couple of weeks can be a much smoother sailing picking up children.
More importantly, educators say don't wait until the last minute to register your child. Enrollment numbers impact student placement for classes.